Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Lone Star Chick Plans. Thank you for clicking on another video. Thanks for coming back and watching this budget. And we're going to be budgeting for the month of July. So if you guys are interested in finding out what that's going to be, then stay tuned for the video. Okay, so for the month of July, we are actually starting out with $54.26. We thought it was 51, but it's actually 54. So yeah, so for income for the month of July, we're expecting $29,1107, and that is Social Security of $11.99. That is a pension check of $390.07. Some money from savings, and that's $150. Our month ahead, we're going to deposit $11.20, and $52 from sinking funds for a purchase made. So that is what we're looking like for income. It's really just our normal income, and it's not truly all income. Really, her income is $11.99 plus $390, and the $150. We have the $11.20 because she is a month ahead. So this money was saved in June. We deposited in July and paid July's bills with that money. So that is what that money is, or where it came from, if you're not familiar with the budget. So right now we have $4.67 unbudgeted. Right here, $4.67. We'll find a place for that here in the budget. But that is what we have right now going on. So for sinking funds planned this month, let me just zoom in here. So for sinking funds, what we have planned this month is $177, and month ahead of $11.30. And I'll just take you guys through that real quick right now. So we have $6 for rent insurance. Car insurance is $108. Car registration is $14. Co-pays is $20. Medicine is $1. Gifts $25. We're gonna not save anything for printer ink, and nothing for McAfee, and $3 for Google Drive. So that is for sinking funds. Now, what we currently have are these amounts here on the right. We have this current balance column right here. This is what we currently have in sinking funds, and that's $981. Some of this is going towards, you know, the next year's amount due. So like her car insurance and renter's insurance and her car registration. So a lot of that is coming due in the next, you know, like year. So we've already paid for the year. Now we're saving up for next year. For gifts, you know, that's just revolving. So it's puts them in, use some, puts them in, use some. Her medicine as well, and co-pays as well. She's been dipping into that. Dipped into that last month. We'll be dipping it again into this month. So that's just ongoing. So that's just going to be fluctuating a whole lot. For the four walls portion of it, that is rent of $880 is what we're saving, because it did go up a little bit because they're starting to charge. Her rent was $877, and they're charging a $2.49 fee for making a payment every month going forward now, because her management company changed. So a new management company is running the place now. And so they've added this new payment system where now it's charging $2.49 to make a payment. And they don't accept checks. They don't accept cash. It has to be online. So we just bumped it up a couple dollars to include that fee. For utilities, we're saving $125. And this is for her water, gas, trash, and pest control. But now they're billing it a little differently. So we may break this out actually, because they are billing it differently. Like they're billing the water separately from the trash and pest control portion of it. So the highest we had seen before was $125, and also that is a separate payment. So they're charging $249 as well to making this payment as well. Crazy, you guys. That's an extra $5. For her electric bill, we're saving $75. Her bill is $73, but we're trying to build up a buffer, so we're just saving a little bit extra in that envelope to offset the months where the bill is going to be high, and we need to make some up. We're not there yet. So far, she still has a $59.10 credit on her balance billing, so we're still under budget, so we're still doing pretty good. Internet is $50, and she is going to cancel her car wash subscription. She is paid up through the end of July, but she's going to cancel that starting in for the July payment. She's not going to make that payment. So that's what we're looking like. It's just getting to where, I mean, we already cut out printer ink, and we're cutting out the car wash. And the McAfee, she thinks she has enough saved up already for that. So we decided not to save for that. We're just, right now, we're just trying to save every penny because she doesn't have it. So, oh, actually, we're doing car wash this month. We're not going to do it for next month. So we had already budgeted to pay it for the month of July because we already had the month ahead for it. But we're not going to do it starting after this month. So come this month for a month ahead, we're not saving for it for the month of August, if that makes sense. So for her rent this month, they said it was $909.49. And then water, gas, trash, and pest control is $109.17. We know what that amount is. It hasn't been paid officially yet because they haven't given her a way to pay. So we're still waiting on that information, but we know how much it's going to be. It's going to be $109.17. Electric is still $63.50 for internet. She did tithe for $165, and car wash is $20 this month. So, and that was already saved from last month. So we're good there. For variables, we really don't have a whole lot of money. So we are slim pickings over here. For food and household, we have $200 budgeted for basically auto. We're just going to say auto supplies. We're just going to say auto is $50. Spending money, we have $25, and she's already spent $22 buying something for a design. For business, we got $10 allotted here, and gifts, that's $52 that she's taking from her gift sinking fund and depositing that into the bank. So that's going to offset that right there. So we've got $337 budgeted, and we're going to just go down to what spending we've done so far. We're going to change this to auto. So for rent, we've paid $909.49. Designs by Juju, she bought a design for $22.50, and that's what came out of her spending money. Walmart, she bought groceries for $65.09. She did get her nails done for the wedding, and that was $52. So she took that out of her gifts sinking fund and treated herself. Kroger, she bought $27.83 worth of groceries and household goods, and then she spent $13 on her car at Kroger. I'm not sure on what. And then she bought some office supplies at Dollar Tree for $5.41. And then her tithes, she did tithe for $165. So that is all the spending so far for July. That is kind of like how we're looking. Not a whole lot of income to go around. Money is getting tight. We've had to cut back on our sinking funds a little bit. We really can't afford to cut back anymore because we need all that. We need car insurance. We need renter's insurance. We need those things. So we can't really cut back anymore to make it up anywhere else. I mean, she's budgeted $200 a month for groceries and household goods. That could be toilet paper, cleaning products, anything like that. She is only one person in her budget. So It can somewhat be controlled, but we all know that everything in price has gone up. So $200 now used to be $100 back in the day, and now even $200 is tough. So she doesn't qualify for any food assistance as far as like, you know, welfare or anything like that. They told her she still has too much income. She doesn't meet the threshold of, you know, the poverty level or whatever. So they have denied her because we have tried, and she doesn't qualify. So the only thing that we could come up with is, you know, just try to budget better or whatever like that. For her, you know, and if worst comes to worst, I mean, we may have to cut out sinking funds altogether or find somewhere else to cut from, but I really don't see anywhere else to cut from. We need gas in the car. I mean, she already really doesn't have any spending money other than what, you know, someone gives her anything. So it's already tight. Her $390 that she has in her budget from her pension check, that is really what is paying for all her variables. Her Social Security is pretty much paying for her month ahead for the next month. And then her allowance is also supplementing her pension check. So between all of that, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of areas to pull from. So it's getting a little rough out there, guys. But anyways, thank you for clicking on a video. Thanks for watching the July budget. Check back in with us later in the month to see how it went, and we'll keep you guys updated. All right, stay tuned for the next video, you guys. Coming soon. Stay tuned. Thanks. Bye.